So today I want to talk about some things that you should keep in your mind while you're on this credit journey of cleaning up your credit and building your credit. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from skip tracing to collecting to management, and I've owned 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit, and now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. I simply cannot give enough gratitude to every single person who has subscribed, liked videos, watched videos, shared videos. I'm just elated with regards to the fact that I had an idea, and this idea that was in my mind is sort of kind of coming to fruition. An idea of teaching what my knowledge that I have with regards to credit and debt, coming from a perspective of a person who's been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I'm done with that. And now I want to help each and every single person out there build financial freedom through understanding credit and debt. So let's get into it. Cleaning up your credit should basically be done in 2 stages for the most part. One stage is obviously getting rid of derogatory accounts on your credit report and so forth, and getting rid of inaccurate accounts on your credit report. That's the first stage. Now, if you need help with that, down below, there's a DIY credit repair packet. It's 50% off this month. Opt into that page, put in your information. Once you do make that transaction, it'll come straight to your email. Or, even better, if you need someone to help you a little more, you need some professionals, clear and strategic credit repair services, we are here to help you out. Understand you deserve to be approved for the credit you apply for. Allow us to help you be approved for that. The second part is the building of your credit, right? So in the building of your credit part, what transpires or what happens is we're taking debt that you have, that obviously you owe, and getting rid of that. We're taking revolving credit cards that you have maxed out. We're breaking it down and getting it to 30% utilization down to 20%, 10% to 0% utilization. That will help you build the perfect credit profile, as well as teaching you the best tactics and how to go about applying for new credit cards and so forth, so that way you can build the most strong and best credit report in general. Ultimately, so that when you go and apply for something that you actually want and need, you'll be approved because you have the perfect credit profile to get approved for those things. So those are typically the two steps that I pretty much say for you to do with regards to repairing your credit, okay? Now, unfortunately today, and I understand it, we live in a microwavable society. I always tell people, beware of any credit repair company or any business out there in general who says that they can get certain stuff done in 30 days. Now, it is true. I've had clients where they've had, their credit was messed up and we were able to get derogatory accounts off of their credit report within the first 30 days. But it just depends on what's transpiring. No one can guarantee anything with regards to it if you're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing and it's legally. But nevertheless, understand something. It's going to take some time with regards to seeing the results that you want. I always tell you, remember, how long did it take for you to mess up your credit? A lot of times it's taken a large amount of time to mess up your credit. You can't expect to mess up your credit in 4 or 5 years and expect everything to be done in 15 days. It just doesn't work that way. And the reason why I tell you that is because I learned the hard way. Like most people, you see the stuff, you do the stuff. I get clients all the time that's paid, large amounts of money up front for a, 60-day guarantee to only find out once they Once that 60 days pass, that the company's no longer there, they can't get in contact with them and the money's lost. And their credit report still looks the same. This is a process, and I like to say that this is a marathon. A lot of times when things happen fast, we tend to not respect it as much. And whenever something does happen fast, for the most part, unless you have the education, you end up back in the same predicament. And we don't want that. We want a steady growth every single month with regards to preparing your credit and getting you where you need to be. And that's one of those things that you have to understand, okay? Now, there's some quote that I saw on Instagram which reminded me of something that you guys should think about when it comes to preparing your credit. Whether I'm doing your credit, you're purchasing the DIY credit repair packet from us with regards to getting your credit done, or if you only needed some of the free stuff, the pay to delete, the goodwill letter, as well as the cease and desist letter, which is down below. Feel free to do that. But this is the quote that came up that I always think about at the time. Grapes must be crushed to make wine. Diamonds from under pressure. Olives are pressed to release oil. Seeds grow in the dark. It went on to say, whenever you feel crushed under pressure, pressed, or in darkness, you're in a powerful place of transformation. Key thing here, trust the process. I'm going to read that one more time. Whenever you feel crushed under pressure, pressed, or in darkness, which is what those three things that I told you will happen, understand something. You're in a powerful place of transformation. And if you trust the process, life will be so much better for you. And like I always state, I'm talking about on a personal level. 5 years ago when I was messed up into where I am today, in that darkness, there was so much that I learned. And by trusting the process and doing things right with my credit, it got me to the place that I am today. Keep these things in mind as you're on your credit journey. Understand that you're in a marathon, not a sprint. And that goes across the board with regards to life in general and everything that you go through. Some things are going to happen fast. Some things are going to take a journey. But if you continually, every single day, stack up that building block, pick one block at a time, before you know it, you'll have a beautiful home and you'll be where you need to be. Now, if you have any questions about credit or debt, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer them. Check out the stuff down below. We've recorded our second podcast for books, dreams, and financial things. I've seen a few of you guys subscribe to the Facebook, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys have listened to the podcast wherever you can listen to podcasts, as well as it's on YouTube as well. Books, dreams, and financial things. As I always state, you be great.